So it's almost 2019, but before the year ends, I want to go ahead and show you guys how I almost found the perfect backpack to fit pretty much everything that I need to carry with me. The Low PROTACTIC 450 all-weather backpack has proven to be the oh-so-close perfect backpack for my needs. It can transform depending on what I need to take with me, and whatever I decide to take is well protected. First up, we are greeted with the Nintendo Switch case, and I like this case because it's very minimal, it's sleek, yet it's very hard shell, will keep your Nintendo Switch protected. There is actually relatively no information that this is a Nintendo Switch, except for this branding here of the brand of the case. You won't know to look for it. What I really liked about this one is that it has exact cutouts for the Joy-Con controllers. That way it stays perfectly safe. Plus you have access to 2, 4, 6, 8 games cartridge if you wish. So up top here we have the Rode mic, what is this? Video Micro by Rode, of course. This is kind of my travel go-to video microphone. Also have the Canon EOS M5 with the 15-45 lens, and of course you got the Peak Design anchors here. Next up, 10 to 18 millimeter lens with the M adapter. The other lens that actually is kind of pointless and useless in my case, this isn't stabilized, so it really sucks, but it's a 75 to 300 millimeter lens. I want to bring it with me more on trips because I'm trying to make my $100 purchase of this lens worth it. Otherwise, I just feel like I wasted $100. I mean, I did. I hate this lens because it's not stabilized, but it's like too late now, so had to make the best of it. Next up, we got the Cinema Series Bipolar Pro for the Mavic Air. And of course the infamous big brick for my 15-inch MacBook Pro. And the actual drone itself. On this side, we have this really cool, it's by Hori, Zelda Breath of the Wild themed, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be Breath of the Wild themed, but Zelda themed nevertheless, stand for the Nintendo Switch. I like how easily it is that folds up. Right next to that are the Beats. I got these for free when I bought the MacBook Pro earlier this year. They're not the most comfortable, but again, since I have them, I want to use them. Right underneath there, I have the controller for my drone. And the cable, well, part of the cable for the charger of the drone. And you can see right away here the Pokeball. Because Pokemon Go is my game that I've been playing nonstop on the Switch, so I always need to take this with me. Also carry around a Magic Mouse. I believe this is the 2nd generation. My 4 terabyte hard drive, I have my video library on here, so any projects that I'm editing are off of this. So this is always with me on the go if I need to edit any projects. And of course you can't leave the house without a extra battery and the charger to go with it. SD card holder. And in here I have the official branded Moment case here. But I also have extra goodies in here as well. Extra battery for my Mavic Air drone. Power brick thing to charge stuff. The power charger cable for the Osmo Mobile 2, which I'm using right now. Cleaning utensils that I need to keep my gear nice and clean. And of course you got the gimbal counterweight with the awesome anamorphic lens here. Room for 2 more, hopefully in the future. So I like keeping the smaller things inside pouches so they're not just rolling around everywhere. And in here, actually, the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 also fits in here perfectly. But also cables, again, for the Mavic Air. And GorillaPod, because you can't leave the house without it. So that's it for this part. Very nice and organized, easily accessible to the things that I need to get to. Now on to the other side. So now one thing that I always have to be sure when opening this bag up is when I have my laptop in here, I have to be sure not to just slam it open and let it fall on the ground, because I cannot afford another $3,000 laptop replacement at all. So MacBook Pro 15-inch with the Apple leather case sleeve thing is in here. In these smaller ones, I have my Sony in-ear buds here that I use for longer. I use these Sonys either for editing, mainly Nintendo Switch use, and music listening, of course. Below that is a microfiber cloth, keep things clean. And here I have the Smart Omi Q5's wireless headphones, dongle for my iPhone 8 Plus, and then this dongle adapter thing for my MacBook Pro so I can actually edit and do things and connect things to it. Bigger pouch here, pretty much just cables, nothing too fancy, so I won't like take them out. But it's pretty much charger for my MacBook Pro, charger for iPhone 8, charger for the Pokeball Plus, for the headphone Beats, and for the wireless headphones in here. So pretty much any charging cables, they're all going to be in here. That's what I like to bring with me, particularly in trips when I need all things camera, computer, and Nintendo Switch gear with me. However, one thing I do have a question for you guys, and I sincerely want your opinions, suggestions, or tips. I've been kind of going back and forth whether or not to bring my DJI Ronin S with me to trips. I know it's a lot smaller than other gimbals out there. However, it is pretty heavy. I wouldn't know where to pack it, and if I do were to pack it in the low PROTACTIC, I have to switch everything out, and I know then for sure I don't think everything will fit in there. Don't know if I want the hassle to bring in the gimbal, or if it's a huge benefit then, you know, to just kind of get used to that. So please comment down what you guys think, if it's worth bringing a gimbal such as a Ronin S to places, to trips, short trips, whatever it is, but to bring it with me for travel, or leaving it behind for bigger productions. And you know, while you're at it, might as well like this video and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I'll see you guys later. Bye!